Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have brought back the Mongolian Empire in Age of Conflict World War Simulator. And as we can see in the chat over here, a lot of countries collapsed because of this, but there's still some that have survived, like Russia, Ukraine, Iraq, Turkey, Vietnam. Those are like the main ones. A lot of other people had territory taken away, like Belarus, India, Myanmar, and yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video. We're going to start it off at 1.5 times speed. Watch what happens. Mostly sea territory has been taken. Austria was just conquered by Czechia. Bulgaria conquered by Serbia. Oh wow, okay. Pause this. Monaco was conquered by France, and Haiti was conquered by the Dominican Republic. That always seems to happen one of them. St. Kitts and Nevis was conquered by Puerto Rico. And one of the new base Terre was taken from Puerto Rico and given to the United States. Ukraine became a puppet of Russia, even though they don't really border each other because of the Mongol Empire. Then one was conquered by Belgium. Slovenia became a puppet of Czechia. Antigua and Barbuda conquered by the United States, and United Kingdom seized Stanley from the Republic of Falklands. Which is down here, yeah. Latvia, puppet. There are a lot of puppets in this right now. Oh wow. Okay. Mongolian Empire. It hasn't really done anything yet. So, yeah, we're gonna just keep going and see what happens. So far, a lot of countries are being killed in Europe. Russia is getting some land back, but they're also losing a ton to Latvia. Mongol Empire is doing pretty bad. They have a one combat efficiency. Malawi was conquered, or Malawi. Yeah. Mongolian Empire still hasn't done anything. Norway has become more of a Kalmar Union without Sweden, I guess. It's a glorified Norway, if you will. Turkey has gone into Europe, taken a lot of land. And they have puppeted Greece. Cyprus has taken some land. Half Crete. Fighting down here. Mongolian Empire is at war with Russia, and they're winning. They already took over Moscow. Okay, not gonna do much yet. Panama captured by Costa Rica. Central African Republic conquered by Chad. Wow, the DR Congo is not doing very well. Turkey has just became the Byzantine Empire, the Eastern Roman Confederation, almost. We're gonna go ahead and speed this up to 2 times speed now. We're already at 145 countries, so 144, 143. Yeah, a lot are dying here. Mongolian Empire still hasn't really done anything. Besides going to war with Russia that one time. Slovenia conquered by Germany. The Mongol Empire is at war with Nepal now. Can't really do anything there though, because it's the mountains. Peaced out. A lot of stuff happening over here. Turkey's getting invaded by Egypt. Djibouti was conquered by Somalia. Somalia's getting pretty big. Down here, not much has happened. Oh, Malaysia's obviously dead. Don't know how I didn't notice that. Mongolian Empire was just at war with Nepal. They conquered Nepal. And Japan became a puppet state of them. And they also got a little bit of land there too. They finally conquered the place where Genghis Khan never could. Japan is theirs until they rebel away, but I guess there weren't that many tsunamis this time. Oh, they're immediately at war again. can't tell who's winning. Looks like Japan is kind of... Not really. A lot of fighting it down here in this part of Africa. Mongolia. Mongolian Empire sees a good amount of land from Japan. Japan is very small. Oh wow. Senegal is becoming very big. Wow. There's a lot happening here. The US made like a Caribbean Empire. Caribbean or Caribbean, whichever one you say. Yeah, taking a lot of land actually. Barely anybody left. Oh no. I was like, Peru is... I don't even know. Brazil is... I don't know what Brazil's doing. They're made like an empire. Suriname, Uruguay, Peru. That's weird. Tanzania is taking a good amount of land from DR Congo. The Mongolian Empire really still hasn't done anything besides conquer Japan after all this time. And a little bit of Russia. Okay, they're at war with Vietnam now. They instantly take over the capital because it was already in their territory. They had to move it down to Ho Chi Minh City and their public state. Sorry if I butchered that name. I'm not good at pronouncing foreign languages names. Looks like they just got some land out of the collapse of Myanmar/Burma. More countries are dying. Lebanon just took over a ton of land, but they just died to Jordan. So South Sudan is gone. Ethiopia has become more of a Horn of Africa country. 100 countries left. We're top 100 now. It's only going to go slower from here. Like halfway through now. They're at war with the Philippines, trying to take over Taiwan. They're at war with Turkey and Oman. Turkey's new capital is in Istanbul. Oman actually gained some land there. Oman took over the UAE too, I didn't see that. Okay, they finally pieced out. They actually lost land that time. Not a lot happening. Oh, down here. Oh, so Argentina's... what is this? Brazil is becoming very big. They're fourth now. Mongolian Empire's first, then it's Russia, still. Then it's Canada, then it's Brazil, then it's the United States. Wow, they're doing very well, Brazil is. They've conquered almost all South America. Guyana, looks like they're losing. The United States took a lot of land from Canada. Mongolian Empire still hasn't done much for the most part. Okay, they're at war with somebody. Looks like they're at war with Turkey again. Turkey's trying to capture Crimea. Doesn't look like they're getting anywhere. Oh, they're also at war with Kosovo. Oh, wow. This looks ugly. Tunisia just made sort of a Carthage empire. Kenya is gone. Vanuatu gone. Bahrain is now gone. San Marino was conquered. Argentina was conquered, and Ecuador were conquered, both by Brazil. Brazil owns the whole continent at this point, besides for the little part of France and Venezuela. Eswatini is gone. South Africa looks unrecognizable. I mean, I guess all the continents are unrecognizable. Besides for really Mexico, who took a little bit of Cuba, and then Belize. No country looks the same anymore. Yeah. Looks like, well, Algeria was just conquered. Sudan took over Egypt earlier. Don't know when that happened. The DR Congo was suffering. And they ran out of money. Tanzania just took over them. Oh, and they even burned the city down. Brunei was conquered by Indonesia. So now it's just Indonesia here. I don't know why their name is on Papua New Guinea. And Norway has taken over all like the what is this area called? I don't know. They took over all these guys. But it looks like Latvia is actually taking a lot back. Mongolian Empire still looks pretty recognizable, besides for the Vietnam and Japan. The rest of the stuff could have changed. There was Philippines again. This time they actually have Taiwan. And they are winning. Cambodia was conquered. We're almost at 50 now. Biggest is Mongolian Empire still. Then it's Russia, Canada, United States, Brazil. Brazil actually lost some land there. Not for long though. I think they're gonna take Chile's capital. Yep. Chile's gone. What is this? France. Oh. Yep, so there's a lot of these African countries that are up there. The smallest country right now, there are a lot of what? There's Singapore, Seychelles, Kiribati, Tonga, Palau, Nauru. Those are all the ones. And there's Mauritania, Samoa, those are 2, and there's 3 Cape Verde, 8 Micronesia, 11 Tuvalu. Italy's surviving on 19 pixels. I'll go like back up. All these took over. The Mongolian Empire took over Oman, and they're all like all land they had. And you can definitely tell this is a way stronger Mongolian Empire. Oh, they're at war with Russia again. This time Russia's capital is in. I'm not going to pronounce that because it's going to sound. It's probably going to end up being a bad word in Russian. So I'd rather not. Looks like they actually lost some land there in that war with Russia. Because they used to have land surrounding this entire lake. But now they don't. They do have a lot more land in this area though. And of course down here. India just took over a ton of South Asia. India and Mongolia are doing pretty good. Mongolia doesn't have any alliance members. Did I turn off the alliances? I might have turned off the alliances. Okay, I just added alliances, and we already see some. Revolts are still going to be turned off, because that'll just last forever, so I don't think we need that. So now we can actually see some alliances. We can make it a little bit more realistic. Of course, these can never be too realistic when we see Tunisia becoming a new Mediterranean empire. Becoming what Carthage could never. Anyway, back to the Mongolian Empire. They're still not really doing anything. They don't even have any alliances. Brazil has made their way into Europe for some reason. I don't know why. France is still here, surprisingly. What is this? This is horrible. What has Brazil done? The United States actually took a ton from South America. Looks like there's Indonesia took a lot out of Australia. Australia kind of fell apart there. The Mongolian Empire just went to war with Russia. They took their capital, but they got a new one now. They took a lot of land there. I'm gonna keep going. And Russia just collapsed, and there's not really anybody besides Norway who can get some of this land. And Norway just got cut off. Mongolian Empire, it just became Asia at this point. Oh my gosh. They are in first with United States. Oh my. What happened to the United States? The United States is second, but they have like half the land. Look at max area. Russia's in second. max area. United States 3rd, Canada 4th, and Brazil at 5th. And the max area keeps going up, it looks like. This is the biggest they've ever gotten. Looks like Mongolia is at war with Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Ethiopia. Turkey actually made a comeback in Europe. They're winning. Should I give them a little boost here? They need a little bit more of their land back. They're helping India fight off Indonesia, and they've actually taken some of Borneo here. They puppeted Saudi Arabia. Taking more of Borneo, I see. India's trying to fight back, they're not doing too well. Indonesia's actually losing. But they've won at the same time. India is their ally, which is actually looks to be pretty nice. Spain joined the Seychelles Syndicate. It's a massive alliance. Let's do alliances. The New Delhi League, which is the biggest. The Seychelles Syndicate. Operation Calgary, was Canada. Order of Victoria. Oh, that's a brand new one, it looks like. It just split away from the other one. Operation Cape Verde, Order of New Zealand, and Mexico Pack. The New Delhi League is the biggest one, mostly because the Mongol Empire is here, but... at this point, you can basically tell the Mongol Empire is winning. We're going to turn it all the way up to 5 times speed now. Hopefully this goes a little bit faster. I should turn that on a long time ago. Oh, Sudan is losing to Nigeria. Nigeria just took a lot of land. And somehow Sudan just became a puppet of the Mongolian Empire. And they're at war with Mongolia. Now they're at war with Ethiopia. They're at war with Turkey. Oh gosh. Who owns this? Latvia does? Okay. They just lost a ton of land in Mesopotamia. They're fighting back Saudi Arabia pretty well, actually. The only bad thing is, if they want to get rid of Mongolia, they're going to have to take their capital. And even then, they'd have to lose all their money. And then they have all these other cities that they can just go to if they move their capital. So at this point, you basically just can't defeat them. They're going to have minor setbacks. But they've never been bigger. So that's probably going to be a problem. They've had more land over here, but they've never been... Oh. That was not good. They almost ran out of money there. You know what? I'm just gonna lock Saudi Arabia in 1. They deserve it. You know what? No. We're gonna nuke them. Oh wait, no. We're gonna have Mongolia nuke them. Those nukes were way bigger than I thought. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Oh my god. Ethiopia just took land everywhere. Mongolian Empire. Oh, Mongolian Empire puppeted Ethiopia, so it's okay now. They're at war with Brazil, and it looks like just Brazil. Okay, they had land everywhere, I guess. Latvia just became Europe at this point. South Africa basically conquered Tanzania, but Sudan puppeted them. This is a massive alliance. Probably the second biggest, mostly because of the New Delhi League, Operation Calgary. Oh, it's not. It's the third biggest. Darker Syndicate. Oh, Ethiopia has collapsed now. They ran out of money. The Mongolian Empire is storming through this area. It took a lot of their old land back. And land in India as well. Once we get to probably the top 10, I think we're going to turn off alliances, because then everybody's just going to be aligned. That's what Nate suggests, so probably not the best idea. Brazil still hasn't taken over all of South America yet. But they do have colonies in Europe, like Iberia. They have Morocco, Guinea-Bissau, Scotland, France, Norway. A little bit of Sweden, I guess. Now, the Mongol Empire is at war with Latvia. And Latvia is now at war with Brazil. Which means Mongolian Empire is at war with Brazil. And at war with Micronesia. Don't know what that's going to do. Sudan, Saudi Arabia. That's fun. No, there we go. Unions should not be a thing. Oh, and here's Indonesia, Australia. That's lovely. But it is Indonesia, so we do have to get rid of Australia, unfortunately. Looks like Indonesia's winning against India and Mongolian Empire. Oh my gosh, I think they just ran out of money. Come on, give them some money. Okay. I might have pulled the strings there just a little bit. But we'll actually decrease their money a little bit now. Just to make it fair. Oh shoot, we really need it. Okay, maybe we should give them some money. Okay, they've lost a lot of land in the south. This area. Sudan, Latvia, Ethiopia. You know, that name is terrible. That's the worst name I've ever heard of. Brazil, France, Brazil. Mongolian Empire just lost a ton of land to Sudan. They're still first, but Sudan's in second. Then it's Brazil. USA is basically gone because of Mexico. Top 22. I'm going to pause this and just rename some of these guys because these names are getting ridiculous. Okay, that was it. Fix those two. And immediately right after that, Canada, United States, Kiribati. This is disgusting. What is the point? There, we fit. There's too much green on this map. We need to get rid of some of this. Nigeria, Sudan. We're gonna recolor Sudan to be a red. That'll work. Sudan is red now. That'll fix it a little bit. We need somebody blue though. I'm like popping any blue for some reason. Ooh, too bright. There. That looks a little better. South Africa. India. I think India should be like a whitish. More of this color. And why is this here? These borders are terrific. There's I don't even know what to call that. It's like an exclave within an exclave within an enclave. That's all that random stuff. Smallest country is still Seychelles. No one's going to be fighting Seychelles. They're against the Mongolian Empire in India. There's Tuvalu, Nauru. Brazil. If we left this name as Brazil, Nicaragua, it would have like 20 other names added to it, because that's how much land they've conquered. Mongolian Empire is actually losing a lot. I want them to gain their land back, because they've lost a ton of land. Compared to their max area, they've lost like a ton of land. Just a ton. It says they're gaining land there for a second. That was weird. Sudan basically just became like Central Europe. Or I guess Eastern Europe. Plus Mesopotamia. Plus Northern Africa. The Indonesian capital is on Java right now. They have Sumatra and they have the peninsula over here. They also have Australia. Tuvalu is the smallest country now, 1 pixel. And it actually goes get pretty bigger from there on. If this happened in real life, I'd be so mad. Because there's no way this country can get so big. But these borders are absolutely disgusting as well. Because we're just gonna wait here until we get down to like 10 countries. Like, how are there still 16 countries? That makes no sense. I'm gonna kill the United Kingdom. It's not there. They don't have anything. Get out, UK. No one likes you. Just kidding. I guess. India is still being attacked. And they're actually getting help. They're actually, the Mongol Empire still helped them. Now they're allied with India. What does this mean? Oh, India is puppeted by Indonesia. Over here looks like Nigeria was just conquered. Luckily for us, there have been no uniting. India was just gone by Indonesia. There are some weird borders down here. And I honestly don't even want to talk about it. So we're just going to forget it. You see this? So you see Brazil, Canada. No. This is basically the new world versus the old world right now. Brazil has become the strongest now. All hope looks like it's lost for the Mongol Empire. New Zealand, Solomon Islands. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, it's flashing. Oh, okay, we're fine. 11 countries left. What was I gonna do at the end of 11? I was gonna do something. I'm gonna get to 10. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I would turn off alliances. There we go. Alliances are now gone. Well, they should be, actually. Okay, they're not gone. So now we're just gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to put an alliance map. We're gonna have to get them to leave. Now there are no more alliances in the world. They just have to duke it out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna totally buff them. Don't look at this part. I'm not doing anything. Wow, look at that, it's a bird. Oh, the Mongolian Empire ready to come back. Who would have guessed? There we go, that's better. I'm going to slowly just start getting rid of some of these countries. So, Micronesia, goodbye. Next, we have to get rid of the Philippines. We'll do that, yep, right now. And every 25 years, I think I'll get rid of a new country. I want to benefit from Laos, Indonesia. Brazil still has the most land. Then it's Mongolia. Then there's a pretty big drop right after that. Mongolia's been catching up, though. See, we have a few more years, and then Mongolian Empire might be able to win there. There we go. Now I have to get rid of South Africa now. And New Zealand, Tuvalu. We're getting rid of Tuvalu. New Zealand is about to lose, but okay, they made it come back a little bit. Sudan, I think, just lost all their money. Oh, never mind, they have a ton of money. How much money do these guys have? Of gold. Sudan and Brazil have a ton. Indonesia has none. They just ran out. Okay, they have a little bit now. Max area. Looks like Brazil have more than the Mongolian Empire, but they're like right up on each other. Oh, I missed the deadline, but we have to get rid of Mauritius. They actually survived a lot. They even had Madagascar, which is surprising because they started out with like 2 pixels, I think, or 1. Sudan just lost all their money. I think they're going to lose now. Yep, they just lost. The Mongolian Empire just pulled ahead of Brazil. Now I have to get rid of New Zealand. They put up a good fight. But they don't get to last too long. Now it's basically Indonesia versus Papua New Guinea, Indonesia versus Mongolia, and Brazil versus Mongolia. Those are the only people who can fight right now. Very soon, we have to delete Papua New Guinea, which is actually pretty big when you think about how big they are. This is a big mess. There we go. Papua New Guinea is gone. The only one who really benefits is Indonesia, besides for the, 3 pixels that the Mongolian Empire gets. Oh, they actually get a little bit more. They get, 20. Oh, there was giant one person there. I think we can all see where this is going. The next one who's going to die is probably going to be Indonesia, which most likely means that the Mongolian Empire will win this. There we go. Indonesia is gone. It is now down to the Mongolian Empire versus Brazil. And the Mongolian Empire still hasn't gained all their land yet. Since it's top 2, I'm not going to be deleting any more of these countries. If I didn't delete those guys, this probably would have gone on forever. So, I think I'm just going to do that forever now. Because it takes 20 years for this thing to be finished. And it's the year 3000. Brazil has put up a good fight. We're gonna revolt Dominica in the United States. Now we're gonna kill both. Actually, no, we're just gonna let them live. Why not? We're gonna fight to death. Okay, I push fight to the death, so they'll either run out of money or whatever they do. I think it's pretty obvious that the Mongolian Empire will win here. Where's gonna have control? It's taking forever. It looks like they're. I made them be puppeted. For some. I don't know why. They're at war. Maybe, yeah, I think he's trying to take territory. I don't want to have to watch all this, so, boom, the Mongolian Empire wins. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I drew their banner. It doesn't look the best, it's obviously off-grid here a little bit. But I think it was good enough. And if you enjoyed this video, please show your support. Comment any more ideas that I can do with these, because I've already done the main ones. So this one, before this was British Empire, before that was the Russian Empire, and right before that was the Ottoman Empire. So if there's anything else you might want to see, I don't think I'm going to do the Roman Empire, mostly because I already did that one on real life, and then I did the Italian Empire. So I think if we did any more of those, it should be something else. So maybe we want to see some other empire from history come back. Put it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.